It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: World-renowned bishop blasts Buhari. Top senator to be expelled. Gunmen enforce Ipob border. The news in full. Terrorism in Nigeria. Bishop Kuka dares Buhari to name Boko Haram sponsors. Bishop Matthew Azan Kuka, head of the Catholic Diocese of Sokoto, has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to reveal the names of Boko Haram sponsors. The cleric described Nigeria as a broken country, decomposing from within while lives are hemorrhaging by day. Kuka spoke at the priestly ordination of 5 deacons at the Holy Family Cathedral. The church released his sermon on Sunday and the weekend of Nigeria's independence celebration. The bishop lamented why the Buhari administration was refusing to expose the names of Boko Haram sponsors. In September, the United Arab Emirates (UAE) published the names of 6 Nigerians prosecuted for Boko Haram affiliation in a list of 53 individuals and entities. The federal government's position that it knows terror financiers but won't disclose identities caused public affairs analysts, media houses, and citizens to charge world powers to declassify their intel. Kuku said that Nigeria cannot go on the way it is as people have become so traumatized by horrible news that they have become comfortable in the swamp of evil. The government critic regrets as the country is going on because of the atrocities which are seemingly becoming the norms of the day. We have become experts at burying the dead but refuse to ask why the killings continue. We cannot overstate the reality. It is clear that neither politics nor economic models can fix the country. PM News quoted him as saying. The revered priest said that the political class is in a state of inebriation with the drug of power and loot. The federal government has told us that it is not ready to publicize the names of those funding Boko Haram. We cannot go on like this. Questioning existential threats to humanity is the apostolate that we priests are called to. We know that this road is dangerous. It is rocky. It is treacherous. It takes lives, but it is all too familiar. The bodies and the emotions of men and women are irretrievably broken. Our people fleeing their homes after over 10 years have now turned refugee camps into their habitat. Our identity as citizens is being traded for the status of migrants and refugees. Kuka further expressed dismay about how the civic space in Nigeria is slowly closing, with citizens losing ordinary freedoms to the crippling hands of totalitarianism. Senator Elisha Abu, discredited for assaulting a nursing mother in an Abuja sex toy shop, is said to be expelled from the All Progressive Congress (APC). Abu, a senator representing Adamawa North in the Nigerian Senate, had left the People's Democratic Party (PDP) just November after a prolonged battle of supremacy with Adamawa State Governor Ahmadu Fintiri. The young, delinquent senator was quoted in the mass media as describing Governor Fintiri as a small man in a big office. Shortly thereafter, he left the PDP to the ruling APC. However, his defection was greeted with wide condemnation considering how he had initially described the APC as a group of crooks. As things stand, Abu is said to be fighting multiple battles with almost all senior stakeholders of the party at the state and national levels. Disclosing Abu's current ordeal, a chieftain in the party and former National Vice Chairman Mustapha Salisu said that Abu was on his way out. He said, "This man, Abu, is a disappointment to many Nigerian youth. He is not a revered institution. He is not fit for a revered institution like the APC or the Nigerian Senate." The other time, he was calling Governor Fintiri all sorts of names, vulgarly saying the governor was a small man in a big office. For God's sake, between Fintiri and Abu, who is a small man in a big office? Fintiri, a two-time member speaker, acting governor, and now elected governor, yet the juvenile senator could insult him as such. Mustafa further disclosed that since Abu joined the APC, the party, particularly at the state level, has been plagued with a series of crises. The other time, he was using uncouth language against the immediate past governor of the state, Senator Jibrila Bindo. Our party would not condone this type of thuggery from him. Take it from me, the APC has no room for the type of Abu. Very soon, he will have to float his own political party or make do with any available smaller parties, he said. There was utter confusion in Owerri, Imo State capital, as gunmen also suspected to be members of the Ipob enforced the sit-at-home order. The gunmen who stormed the streets and markets of in Owerri forced traders to close their shops. They shot sporadically in the air to scarce people and motorists. Hoodlums took advantage of the situation to scatter some wares already displayed by the shop owners, who fled. Schools immediately closed, while parents rushed to pick their children. Although spokesman of the group, Ima Powerful, had said that the group had cancelled the weekly order, however, it is said that some members of the organization were said to have vowed to continue to enforce it. And this is the news, where the analysis is that some gunmen are still on the streets enforcing the IPOB order, despite the fact that the spokesperson to the IPOB, Ima Powerful, has said that they have suspended it. Also, the Diocese of Sokoto, the head of it, that is Bishop Matthew Azan Kuka, has actually said that Buhari should review the names of the Boko Haram sponsors, saying that Nigeria cannot go on the same way it has people because it has been so traumatized by horrible news and evil, the swamp of evil, that is becoming a norms in the country, saying that we have become experts at burying the dead, but we have refused to ask why the killings actually continues. And also, Senator Elisha Abu has discredited the nursing mother in an Abuja sex toy shop and is set to be expelled from the All Progressive Congress APC. Thanks for listening.